How y'all doing? It is Wednesday, people. It's hump day. I'm late. It's already past 4:20 because I looked at my clock a second ago. And I'm already late. It's been a very full day for me, full of crap I didn't want to deal with. I'm sure you've had one of these. I spent the whole day putting out fires, and I'm late. I didn't get my head in the news all day. I had trouble with my internet. Internet didn't come on. I don't see. We get our TV through the internet, so man, when the internet goes out, boom, I lose everything. So I didn't get a chance to get my head into everything. I did see Donnie last night at the deplorable meeting down there in Florida. His rally, his Klan rally. You know, that's what I want to say, because I was looking at those people. They were interviewing some of going into that place, and some of the T-shirts. Hey, baby, how you like that T-shirt? Bad hombre, that's me, baby. This is Texas. This is Texas, baby. We believe in tacos, trucks, and taco trucks. Anyway, some of them people out there were just, nasty. What Islam, really? Is that what you're going to do? Is that you're going to downgrade a religion right after Jeff Sessions? Hey, where's that task force? Hey, where's that Religious Liberty Task Force at? Why don't they arrest that guy for Islam? Because that task force is for Jesus, baby. It's not for Islam. It's not for Muhammad or Buddha or Confucius or whatever God there is out there. It's for Jesus, baby. And that's the only one that task force will be used for. And it disgusts me that we even have one. It disgusts me that we have the man in that office that did that shit, Mr. Elf on a Shelf. Jeff, get the hell out of my house, Sessions. And as a matter of fact, talking about Jeff Sessions, Donnie tweeted out, baby. Donnie tweeted out. He said Jeff Sessions should end this rigged witch hunt now. Dumbass doesn't know that Jeff Sessions can't stop Mueller. He recused himself. Remember that thing that pisses you off, Donnie? Oh, he recused himself and he should have never done that. Remember that, Donnie? He recused himself. He can't stop. Rod Rosenstein, that's the guy you want to talk to there, Donnie. That's the guy that you want to bully. You can come up with another name for him or some bullshit. You can demand his removal. Hell, the House is already wanting to impeach him. Why? Because there's an investigation into a crooked, thieving man that sits in our house. And anybody who doesn't think that is stupid and watches too much damn Fox News. They had that rally last night, and he's out there shouting out fake news shit again. And the crowd is attacking CNN, cussing at them. Fake news. Fake news. CNN sucks. A whole crowd of them. Really makes Donnie happy, because that's what he wants. He wants. Those people are trying to do a job, and you got a bunch of deplorable Klan member white supremacist assholes, and that's who shows up at these meetings. That's who's going to these rallies. There is not a dignified Republican that used to call himself a Republican that goes and listens to that kind of bullshit. Those are all the I don't know what you want to call them. They were asking some of them how many stars are on our flag. And I don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat. If you don't know the answer to that, I want to slap you in your face. 47? No! Anyway, Jeff Sessions should stop this rigged witch hunt now. Donnie. Donnie can't keep a thought in his head for more than 2 or 3 minutes. He's already out there. Wait, told y'all, collusion is not a crime. That's what it is. And there was no collusion. But if I did, it's not against the law. It's not a crime. Collusion, agreement or cooperation, especially for an illegal or deceitful purpose. That's collusion. For a deceitful purpose, for illegal or deceitful. He's a lying sack of crap. Why does anybody want to believe a single thing that comes out of that mouth is beyond me? I don't understand it anymore. He's a proven liar every damn day, every time he opens his mouth. Oh, I can act presidential, and he's up there walking around like a little robot and shit. He couldn't act presidential if his freaking life depended on it. He's an asswipe whose whole damn family is too busy ripping this government off for every dime they can get. They're using it like an ATM, baby. Hey, you know, I'm with the federal government. Give me some more money. Bribe collection centers are all across the world. You can find a lot of them right here in the United States. They're building more of them, and China's helping negotiate that deal, finance that deal up, so Donnie can get them more. Donnie. This man is so delusional, so removed. This is what I don't understand. You look at that crowd of Trump supporters. These people work for a living. I hope that Christ is not in a critical job. Photo ID required at grocery stores. Are you just, I know y'all hear that a lot. Are you shitting me? That's the kind of thing. It can be used as a question or a statement. It can be used a lot of different ways, so you'll hear it a lot out of me. Are you shitting me? A photo ID at the grocery. That's right, baby. Go to H-E-B to get you some groceries. You better take your photo ID, driver's license preferably, with you. Because to get them groceries, Donnie thinks you have to have an ID. How long do you think it's been since Donnie's been in a grocery store? Huh? KFC don't count, and he only goes through the drive-thru. He don't go in there and eat. Are you shitting me? The man's a slob. He's an absolute idiot. He doesn't. He tweeted out, he was wondering aloud. I'm not going to read all his tweets because there were 7 or 8 of them this morning. Jesus, he went on another rant. He just out there, because he's nervous. It's because they're closing in. He knows it. It's a hoax, witch hunt, everything else. It's a but if I did, it wasn't against the law. Slime bag. That's what we have up there. A stinking lying slime bag. Tweeted out that he was wondering who was getting treated worse. Al Capone or Paul Manafort. Are you kidding me? Al Capone, the mobster, the mob boss, the killer, that guy? You're comparing him to Paul Manafort. Who's getting... Oh, look, poor Manafort up in there. Just tweeted out some shit about him being in solitary confinement. Yeah, he is. Probably to keep his ass alive until we get done with him. He's going to prison, baby, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's trying to blame everything on Rick Gates and the oligarchs. Oh, they made me take the money, and they made me put it in this special account, and then they made me lie on my income tax forms. That defense ain't going to work, I don't think. I think Mueller's has got documents, pieces of paper, transaction receipts and shit like that. That's going to put his ass in jail. But Paul Manafort doesn't care because he knows in his heart, baby, that Donnie is going to pardon him, baby. It doesn't matter what they convict him on. Donnie's going to try to step in and pardon him. Everything. Doesn't matter what the man does, and anybody else that gets tied up with this shit, Donnie's going to handle that out there. Yeah. That's who we have in our house. A mob boss. We have Al Capone in our house. He's running a mobster, gangster gang all over the damn world. I cannot wait, and you know it's happening. You know that Ivanka and Don Jr. are going to get them indictments, baby. You can't convince me. I mean, I'm going to laugh my ass off when they come out, too. When they start to subpoena her ass. Actually, they don't subpoena those people. What was that they said? They don't subpoena the target. They only subpoena the witnesses. And they're going dancing all around getting all the witnesses. You think they ain't got skeletons in their little closet, too? No, baby. Y'all stepped into the big league. You can hide them taxes all you want, baby. But Mueller's going to see him. You hide them from us, so we can't see him. But don't worry, baby. Somebody's seeing him. Woo, he's bragging out there. He tweeted that 7 years after in 7 years after I'm gone, the news ratings are going to fall to shit because Donnie's going to be gone, and there will be nothing happening in the world ever again that will grasp your attention quite like Donnie the Dick does. That's right, baby. He brings in the ratings. Why? Because he pisses a lot of us off, because he acts in disgusting ways. He says disgusting things. And then we all get upset and talk about it. Look, he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. He tweets the same crap out and flips you the bird every day in your face. And that's why we have to be motivated, baby. That's how come I'm out here every day, because every day he's out there flipping the bird in my face, in my house, eating my food. He's on welfare, baby. We pay for that. He'll steal it just like he steals everything. He's having a big meeting up there with the faith leaders and leading pastors of the country. Getting that task force for Jesus ready, baby. Pass the plate. Oh, you didn't put it up. What are you doing? I swear, baby, I don't know how we're going to get there, but they like that Handmaid's Tale. They think that's a good movie, I guess. I don't know if that's the plan, but it doesn't take far of a stretch of the imagination to get there from where the evangelical leaders of this country want to take your ass. Anyway, Eric Trump got all excited about that CNN thing at the rally last night with people chanting CNN sucks and all that. So Eric Reed was really happy with himself. So he tweets that out. And he tweets it out there, hashtag truth at Costa. He wants to make sure Jim Acosta gets a... Look at this, Jim. Yeah, Jim was there. Jim was the target of that disgusting display last night that Trump, that disgusting idiot up there, promotes. That's where they get it from. Their leader up there, their glorious leader, Donald the Dickhead. And he incites them. Eric tweeted out a video of that. And then Donnie retweeted it. You're president. Not mine, baby. I don't claim that dick. He's a dictator. He got voted in like the Tea Party that time when a bunch of freaking idiots went to vote. Morons who don't pay attention to the news, don't believe anything that's not on Fox News, Rush Limp Dick's ass, or Alex Jones. That's who they listen to. Seven to 8 tweets this morning. All of them with the words hoax, fake news, Democrats, Hillary's, rigged, witch hunt, everything. It's just a disgusting dribble of crap of a desperate man. What's that old boy said? If you're not guilty, don't act like you're guilty. If you're innocent, act innocent. He don't do that. He screams like a whiny little bitch. And that's what he is. And because he does it, he just gets beside himself with this crap. And so do I every time he does. So every time you see him on there, you can bet your ass it ain't going to be long before you're going to see me on here. Because that's what I do. That and trying to keep y'all pumped up and motivated, baby. Because the only way to beat this shit, this cornucopia of crap, is with our voice and our vote. Let them know who you're going to vote for. If enough of you raise your voice, that Republican over there is going to get real nervous. If he isn't getting paid enough money, that is. I've seen where they got some loophole they're going to put out there to give another $100 billion bullshit write-off to the wealthy. Are you shitting me? They're raping this country for everything it's worth every day, every way they can. Whether it be in the regulations, cutting regulations. Oh, we're cutting regulations so they can thieve more money. Making more money because they don't have to do it the legal way. They don't have to do it the responsible way, the moral way. Hell no, they'll do it their way. Which means money in the bank, baby. And that's what it is with the Republican Party. So every time you see one coming up there with that faith and family values, flip them the bird in their face. They're full of bullshit. It's the money for them up there. It ain't nothing about Jesus or anything about religious liberties or anything. It's about people who want to be assholes to other people. And they like that. So don't bitch at me when they get up there and get their ass run out of a restaurant because decent people won't want to sit down with that kind of disgusting crap that sits in our house. I want to thank everybody because on YouTube, since Monday's show, and this just warms my heart terribly, since last Monday, just this past Monday, we have gone up on subscribers on YouTube over 1,200 people. 1,200 people in just 3 days. I am so impressed with that. I'm just, thank you for everybody that jumped over there and joined in. Our Facebook page went up in numbers also. And it just warms my heart that the family is growing. And that's what I consider this. It's a Blue Dot family, baby. It's how we all communicate. Look down there in the comments. We all reach out, talk to somebody. That's, everybody's been around here long enough knows. Best thing I like to see is people down there in the comments talking. Donna Sturdivant, who moved on me. She used to be in Oklahoma, and now she's in Maryland, I think. Donna Sturdivant. I got a lot of Donnas up in my head. Anyway, I also want to thank those that came to Patreon. We had a bunch of Patreon members jump in. Henry Jacobson, Vincent Guerrero, Hilda Beltran, I Like Pie. What a name that is, baby. Todd Bodner, Butch Arrington, Michael Johnson, and Stephanie all joined our Patreon page. We appreciate that so much. That's how we get the funds to keep this thing going and try to increase our voice and travel a little bit. We also had some PayPal donators. Dale Blake, Michael Johnson, who signed up on Patreon. Buddy, that's a double hit, and we really appreciate it. Barry Publishing, Gloria Rainey, and Roger Lang all donated through PayPal, and that, it just warms us up so much. It's a tight budget down here, and those that help out by joining Patreon and in other ways are just doing so much to help us out, and it's unbelievable. It's hard to explain, and I don't want to right now because, hey, I also got a letter. I don't even have to look, baby. I knew, Marianne, I want you to know, when I looked down there in that mailbox, that was the only letter in there, I looked down there and I saw that return address tag. I didn't have to look any farther than that. I knew it was from Marianne McLaughlin in Royal Oak, Michigan. She writes us letters, and me and Mama, we haven't read this one yet, Marianne. We'll sit down this evening because it's a rather long letter. It's several pages long, front and back. So we'll sit down this evening and read that. Mama really gets an enjoyment out of getting that letter, and Marianne has been loyal to that. So we thank you very much. When she doesn't come up with one in a while, I'll call her out on here because I worry about her. Anyway, what else is going on? The Senate rejects $250 million for the election security. We don't need that, they say. You know, we're getting damn close to November, people. And this blue wave, it can't be just a thing here on the internet. This is something bullshit. We have to rise this wave up. It's us that make this wave. It's us making little tiny ripples wherever the hell we're at, doing what you can, saying what you can. That creates that little ripple in your little neck of the woods, and it keeps building up until that blue wave smashes in November. And we have to do that. There is no question. Here in Texas, Eric O'Queen in my district, we're rooting for him. I got to get out and walk with him. I want to go out and campaign with him a little bit. Beto O'Rourke in our Senate race is just sweeping the nation, baby. I can't be prouder of that guy. He is on fire everywhere you see him. He's going to run Ted Cruz out on a rail, and see you later there, Raphael. We didn't need you anyway. Get the hell out of my state. And so wherever you are, there's races coming, and whether it's a local, a state, or when it comes to the national election, the most important thing you can do is vote. Be an informed voter. If you know somebody who's just getting it from Fox, I know it's difficult. Try to get them to turn the channel, baby, and reach and get some real news. Look on the internet. They got connections and all that shit, I'm sure. Don't let them listen to Fox News so much because they just come out stupider than when they went in. And if you keep doing that, it just degrades the gene pool over there. Y'all knock that off. I got an electrical problem. I got to track down why that thing keeps getting dim. That's all I got, people. I'm running this late. I got to get this up on the late, so y'all up online, so y'all ain't waiting around till midnight to see it. Like, share, and subscribe. John Bertovo of Blue Dot in Texas. Let that light shine. Shine it all over the place if you can. If you're a little bashful, just give a little shine. But let them know who you're for, and let them know what side of the fence you stand on, because I stand on the one that accepts all of us. Equality for every person in this country and treated fairly under our justice system, no matter what color or what race you are, or who you're dating, or whatever reason they morons on the other side come up with. It's none of their freaking business. We accept everybody. Anyway, John Bravo on Facebook, at Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube, at Blue Dot in Texas on Twitter, Out My Truck Window on Patreon. All that stuff, baby. Out my truck window. Just spread the message and keep people motivated. We can't let this little blue wave die down. We have to build it up more every day, and it's you and me doing that every day. So let's do my part today. Later.